Okay, key the function into your graphic calculator. Hurry up. Okay, done. Okay, next. Make sure your Y2 is this. Okay, your Y3, we are not, yes, sorry. Okay, is your Y2 that? Okay, good. So now, every time you want to use your graphic calculator to help you to do something, if given the function, you please key the function into your graphic calculator. Okay? Done? Okay, so now I'm trying to solve the question for part A. So, if they ask you to show this, what you need to do, you have to differentiate, okay? So what you do is you use your quotient rule. U is equal to 4x. V is equal to x minus 1 squared. Are you clear? Okay, everyone's still keying in. So, first part A, they say show that. So you have to differentiate it manually. So U prime is 4. V prime, follow chain rule. Power take away 1 times by the derivative of whatever in the bracket. So this is 2x minus 1. Okay? So we sub into the formula. V U prime take away U V prime. The whole thing divided by V squared. Right? Okay. So down here will be x minus 1 to the power of 4. X minus 1 factorize out. Okay. So these two, this one power 3. Right? Okay, so you get the answer. 4x minus 4 minus 4x. So this one, the 4x cancel. This is 4x minus 4 minus 4x. So if you don't want to rewrite again, you can just write on top like that. So you simplify, you get negative 4. Am I doing something that is not right? I didn't get what the question give for. Huh? Oh, I forgot the 2. I forgot the 2 here. Yeah, thank you. I forgot the 2 here. So here should be 8x. Am I right? That's right. So I got negative 4x minus 4 divided by x minus 1 cube. So I got negative 4 take out, x plus 1 over x minus 1 cube. So I'm done with that. Okay. So if I want to draw the sign diagram of f prime x, okay. To draw any sign diagram, listen here. Whether f prime x or fx or whatsoever, okay? So what is the first thing you must do? Still remember? Domain. For this case, the domain is x. X is a member of real number and x cannot be 1. Do you know why x cannot be 1? Yes, because the denominator for fx, this is your fx, correct? The denominator is x minus 1. So x minus 1 cannot be 0. So x cannot be 1. That is how I get. So you have to remember all this. That is our effort of the first 2 weeks of our lesson. Am I right? So you have to remember all this. Okay. So that is the first thing. Second thing, what must you do? Yeah, find the value of x. That is the x-intercept. Such that f prime x equal to 0, correct? Hello? Because we are drawing the sign diagram of f prime x. So how can we do this? You can do this in 2 ways. Yeah. I can do this in 2 ways. So the first way is go back to this function. This is my f prime x, right? Equate equal to 0. So for a function, rational function to be equal to 0, the top must be 0. Right? So if I don't know this, I got graphic calculator. Can I use my graphic calculator to help me to do? Can. How? How to use your graphic calculator to help you to do this? You go to your numerical solver. You have your numerical solver. When you press your numerical solver, there are 2 equations that you're supposed to key in, E1 and E2. So I'm talking about f prime x equal to 0. So this one you put into E1. Where is your f prime x? Y2. So you call out your Y2 and here you put 0. Then you simply put any value of x, correct? Then you press alpha, enter. Do you get any answer? Do you get the answer as -1? Yes or no? If you don't know, you better ask your friend around you. Do you get x equal to -1 after you press alpha enter? Whatever x come out is not the answer yet. You all go back, never practice. Everyone will not get -1. If you put 0 here, this is 0 here. Okay, you put x equal to 0. So if you put x equal to 0 here, if you put any other number, okay. So that is a problem of using numerical solver. So if you see some weird answer, you know the answer is not right, then you keep trying your x value, okay? So if you put your, even if I put -0.9, can or not? You try put negatives, because I put -2 also cannot get. Just now. Okay, so that is a danger of using numerical solver. So I'm just telling you numerical solver, you must keep trying until you get the answer. Okay, shall we? So it's better than you don't know what to do, am I right? So I'm just telling you that if you really don't know what to do, numerical solver will be a good one for you. Okay, so now we have two important points. X, so now when you draw your sign diagram, look, you draw your sign diagram for f prime x. So x cannot be 1. So at the 1 there, can you please don't care about numerical solver, put dotted line for x equal to 1. Then x equal to -1. This interpret as f prime -1 equal to 0. That is how you interpret. So if I want to know the sign for region A, region B, region C, what should I do? You got your graphic calculator, correct? What should you do? For region A, we are talking about which function? Y1, Y2, or Y3? F prime x is in which Y1, Y2, or Y3? Y2. So please call out Y2. So what is the suitable number that you're supposed to put in? Region A, -3. Because I want any value that is less than -1. So you put enter. So the result come out is positive or negative? The result come out is negative something, correct? So you put a negative sign here. So for region B, you press second enter. So your Y2 come out again. Change the number. Between -1 and 1, what number you want to put? Then press enter. The result come out positive or negative? So I think the third region, I don't have to teach you, correct? You should know what you get, what to get, am I right? Your calculator will not say positive. Then region C, you can determine the sign by using your graphic calculator. Press second enter. Y2 will come out. Change the 0 to another value. So what value you want to take? 3, 4, 5, up to you. I like 5. All my number got 5. All my passcode, everything got 5. Even my IC number also got 5. My bank account number also got 5. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. But my new car don't have 5. My previous car all got 5. Okay. Yeah. So never mind. Okay. So you get positive or negative value? Negative. So you put negative. That's it. So you got graphic calculator. You don't have to test it one by one. Okay. Now, hence, find the interval where y equal to fx is increasing or decreasing. So from here, if f prime x is less than 0, it shows y is decreasing, correct? So we say y equal to fx. Is decreasing when x is less than or equal to -1, or x is more than 1. I cannot put equal sign there. Do you know why? Because, yeah, dotted line. And y equal to fx is increasing when x is between -1 and 1. That's it. That is the reason why we draw the sign diagram of f prime x. So I think I don't have to do number 6, correct? It's the same thing. So everything there is a purpose. You don't do it for fun. Yeah. So do you write down the purpose of drawing these two sign diagram by yourself? Hello? Okay, so the rest you please do. Okay, so now I want everyone listen here. Okay. You take out your graphic calculator and try to solve this question by yourself. You don't have to know calculus. Everything can be used, can use graphic calculator to do. Given fx find the coordinates of the stationary point of y equal to fx. Draw the sign diagram of y equal to f prime x. Find the coordinates of the inflection point of y equal to fx. Draw the sign diagram of y equal to f double prime x. Okay. Just give you some clue. If I want to find stationary point of y equal to fx, it means that I have to f prime x equal to 0. If I want to find inflection points of y equal to fx, I must start with f double prime x equal to 0. Okay? So you may start now. Okay, when you sketch a graph, okay, everyone, please listen. I told you already, if you are not given a domain, you do a zoom standard. Am I right? Okay, in this case, when you do a zoom standard from -10 to 10, you look at your graph, it go around here. Am I right? So the characteristic of the graph, the special feature of the graph, all is cluttered around here, whereby it's not clear. Am I right? Not obvious. So what to do? what to do? You go to window. You go to window. So now you judge. Use your judgment. If I want to know the special feature of the graph, what should I put for the x minimum? Someone suggest, please. Okay. What should I put for my x maximum? Based on your judgment of the graph. What should I put? 5. Okay, good. Then what should my y minimum be? -3. Okay, you want to put -3, go ahead. Never mind. What is my y maximum? Please give me a suggestion. Yes? 10. Okay, if you look at here, here is our 10. Am I going to put 10? 5. Okay, if you want to put 5, you put 5. Okay, so after you do this, you go to graph. Okay, so when you go to graph, your graph will come out like that. Correct? But it's still around here. Am I right? The graph still looks some sort like that. So which means that your y minimum is too low and your y maximum is too high. Am I right? So what you do? Go to window again. Maybe your x you are not going to change. Okay, but your y minimum, I will change it to maybe -1. Then my y maximum, I know the special feature is around here. So my y maximum, I put it as 1. Then I go to graph again. So you have to keep going, change the scale, go back to graph, change the scale, go back to graph until you get one that is you are satisfied with. Correct? For this one, I still not satisfied. I will prefer to put my y minimum as -0.5. So when you get here, okay, if you do this, now you can see a special feature here like that. Then it go like that. Then it go. Am I right? So this point, you can calculate easily. But this one, you are not able to because it's not a turning point. It's not a local maximum or local minimum. Am I right? So for the second one, you can judge from the graph. Then you can go to your solver and help you to solve for that one. Are you okay? Hello? Do you get me? Okay, so continue to do. Y1 correct? Okay, so one of it is 1.5, -0.0625. Okay, so next one, I have to go to my F2. What do you get? For F2, there is Y12. I think the question, the answer will give you 0. Oh, 1.25. Sorry, I salah. You see? Stationary point should be 1.25. 1.5 is the turning point. You see? 1 point. This is 1.25. Thank you. 1.25. Please, 1.25, please. Negative 0.1. 3 SF, please. Okay, this one is 0, correct? So you got 2 stationary points. Yep. So now, to do part B, I want to get the sign diagram of f prime x. So on the sign diagram of f prime x, I must mark down the x value that will make f prime x equal to 0, correct? So what are the 2 values? What are the 2 values? Yes? The one with the white t-shirt here? Haika, is it? Are you sure 1.5? $1.25 and 2. Am I right? Then how to get the sign? I have to go to my y2 or y1? y2. Or I can base on the graph of fx. Go down, negative. Go up, positive. Go up, positive. Am I right? So it depends on which one you are looking at. Am I right? Okay. I want to tell you why your solver say no sign change. You look. After you cross the 2, does the sign of f prime x changes? No. So the moment there is no sign change, your solver cannot help you to do. Do you get me? So that is a limitation of your solver. Are you clear? Okay. So done with that. Okay. So from the sign diagram of f prime x, I can know where is the stationary point of fx. I can know whether fx is increasing or decreasing. Okay, now part C. Okay, I'm going to get the answer from part C by referring to the f prime x graph. Okay, look. For f prime x, there are 2 turning points, am I right? Okay, there are 2 turning points, correct? Hello? There are 2 turning points. So listen here carefully. I'm going to jot down here the x coordinate of the turning point. Of y equal to f prime x graph is the x coordinate of the inflection point of y equal to fx. So bear that in mind. So if I want to know the x coordinate of the inflection point of y equal to fx, I can get it from the graph of y equal to f prime x. So on that note, I'm able to do part C. So I'm able to do part C. So I have to mark down two important points. That is 1.5 and 2. Correct? That is for my y equal to f double prime x. Okay, if I want to know the sign, I can look at the shape of my graph of y equal to fx, or I can just use y3 to help me to determine the sign. Am I right? So there are two ways of doing it. So if I use y3 to determine the sign, I call out the y3, I key in a suitable value. So if you look at here, if you look at the graph here, until this point, the graph is smiling to you. You see it smile? So it's positive or negative? The shape is concave up. Your mouth go up. So it's positive. And this part, you look, when you say concave up, okay, it can have like that, or like this, or like this. It can have half smile or full smile. If you say concave down, it can go like this, or like this, or like this. So for this part, you see, is concave down. Correct? So negative. Then after this point 2, then it concave up. So positive. Okay, So listen carefully. I purposely choose this to explain. I have only 1 more minute left to explain. Look. Did you realize that there is a number appear in f prime x, also appear in f double prime x? Do you realize? So this one. So there is a special name for this inflection point. So x equal to 2 is the x coordinate of the horizontal inflection point. Of y equal to fx. If the number appear on both f prime x and f double prime x, it belong to stationary inflection point. For who? For the original function, that is y equal to fx. If it only appear in the f double prime x, so we call this x equal to 1.5 is the x coordinate of the if you don't want to use horizontal, you can use non-stationary inflection point of y equal to fx. So now do you know how to distinguish the meaning of horizontal point of inflection and non-horizontal? Horizontal means it stops, then it continues with the same direction. It changes shape. The shape changes, it stops. But non-horizontal is the shape changes, but at that point, the gradient is the steepest. That is called non-horizontal inflection point. So to study curve property, if you just sit there like that and your hand is not moving, then I tell you, you won't be able to understand this part clearly. Are you clear? So go back, look through again, consolidate your thought. Why I need to draw the sign diagram of f prime x? Why I need to draw the sign diagram of f double prime x? What is the purpose of all this? What does each number, each sign on the sign diagram tell me? Tell me about itself, tell me about others. Are you clear? So you better practice exercise until 3D. Yeah. Tomorrow you still have 1 hour to ask me. I told you already, if you want to know about more curve property, please go to the time. There are a lot of questions there for you to try. Okay, and please, today, either you go and print out or you download the 2 questions under kinematic, because tomorrow lecture, I'm going to teach on that. I'm going to go into the application part of it. Hello? Kinematic. In school, you learn kinematic at least 2 weeks in class. I have to use 1 hour to finish up the whole thing. How to do that? You teach me a way to do that. So if whoever miss out kinematic in your high school, tomorrow you see how I'm going to catch up. Do I have a way to make you catch up? I have to. All right. So please download the 2 questions under kinematic, motion in the straight line. Okay. Thank you, class. Have we marked the attendance? Mark it. No, ma'am? We didn't mark attendance. We didn't mark attendance. Okay lah. So I mark everyone present. Okay, thank you, class.
Thank you, Miss.